Hey, it's BNFF Fan Freak here with another Football Talks, this time recapping what happened in Week 3 of the regular season. The Giants won behind a new running game with Brown, as he had several touchdowns for the New York Giants as they won once again. The New York Jets thankfully won against the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins kicker had basically two chances to put out the Jets, a game-winning field goal at the end of the game and one in overtime that could have put the Jets in a loss. But yet the Jets drove down to get after he missed his both kicks and won the game in overtime over the Miami Dolphins. RG3 once again lost this week, as he's lost the past 2 weeks, and we'll see if RG3 can pick it up in the next week to kind of redeem himself after these two losses. In kind of shocking news, the Minnesota Vikings upset the 49ers behind Christian Ponder, who had a very great game with many touchdowns and a sneaking touchdown, as he led the Vikings to an upset victory over the Niners. If many of you watched the Titans and Lions game, you saw probably one of the coolest games ever, as the Titans redid the Music City Miracle, and the Lions had a last-second touchdown with their backup quarterback, and then they went into overtime, and the Titans ended up winning after the Lions failed to go on a 4th and short situation where they could have just gone for a field goal, but decided to go for it, and the Titans took advantage of it after they got the turnover on down and went down the field and got a game-winning field goal to win the game 44-41. So it was an amazing game. I liked watching it. It was an awesome game. So definitely one that will be remembered for a long time. The Arizona Cardinals once again won, going 3-0 against the Philadelphia Eagles, Cobb's old team, as they destroyed the Philadelphia Eagles basically, as Cobb had several touchdowns. So we'll see if the Arizona Cardinals can keep it up this next upcoming week and get to 4-0. The Oakland Raiders and Steelers game also had a pretty interesting game, as the Raiders won by a game-winning field goal at the last second as they beat the Steelers. Peyton Manning once again lost in the final seconds against this week again. So we'll see if Peyton Manning can rebound this upcoming week after these two big losses. The Ravens and Patriots game was a very interesting game, as it was a controversial call at the very last second, as the Ravens hit the upright right there, and they didn't have Bill Belichick was unable to get a replay on the kick, and it was just consumed good, and the game was over. So based on what I saw in the replay, it didn't look good, but hey, the replacement refs, I guess it's just gonna have to be how it's gonna be. So maybe someone will review it and actually see if it's bad or good, but either way it's not going to change the outcome of the game, but just to kind of say if someone got it wrong. And then the replacement ref got even worse the night after that, with the Seahawks winning on a very, very controversial play against the Packers, as the Packers intercepted it, but then got pulled away from, supposedly by the Seahawks, and was called a touchdown. The refs had two different calls, and then they ended the game, they called it a touchdown, and the Seahawks won in the last second play and upset the Packers. So replacements refs are kind of going downhill big time. Maybe now they'll get the real officials in there, but hey, they're trying their best, and two big games where they possibly could have blown the call. I don't know. We'll have to kind of see what the NFL does. So fans aren't happy about it. I know certainly not the Packers and Patriot fans. So see how this next week goes, if they're going to be there still. As for that pretty much concludes all I had for Week 3. Hope you keep watching. We'll have Week 4 coming up next week. And we'll have many more videos coming at you throughout the entire week. So thanks for watching this one, and I hope you're going to enjoy this upcoming week's games.